and if it makes sense. So the first way, and my dad did this with me, it's called Uniform Gifts to Minors. And that is you can set up Dan Shea as a custodian for little Shay, who's like 5 years old. And little Shay, once you gift it to them, it's their money. You as a custodian can invest the funds any way you want. If little Shay gets older, he can actually give you some advice on how to invest if they're so interested. And I like this. I put down advantages of it and disadvantages. And the first one is the money is the kid's, so the interest he makes and the capital gains are on him. And so if he's making not that much money, he doesn't get taxed. On the parent, they would get taxed.
What's the threshold for that?
It would be
600.
Yeah, well, it depends. Unearned income, $1,350. Under $1,350 of unearned income, there's no tax to the kid. Between that and $2,750 or $2,800, they get taxed at the kid's rate. Above that, they're taxed at the parent's marginal rate. So because it's a great advantage for small amounts.
So you want to give something, but not too much.
Well, you can give a lot, because understand, if you gave say $10,000, 5% would be $500 a year. You don't get taxed on what you give. They get taxed on what the money earns.
Gotcha.
The gift, and you can contribute the gifting laws without any paperwork. You can contribute $19,000 per kid. Just like a Dan Shea can get a little Shay, $19,000, and there's no tax to you, no tax to him. If you're married, you can each give $19,000 or $38,000 per year to each kid. And that's probably a lot more than you do. That'd add up pretty fast if you had 3 or 4 kids and over a few years. But you can contribute a lot. If you wanted to spend the money on education or whatever for the welfare of the kid, there's no withdrawal penalties. You can invest in a variety of assets. And to Choni's question, what I like is Schwab. There's Vanguard could do it and Fidelity could do it. I didn't check with the others, but with Schwab, if you set up a custodian account, there's no fee. $0 to set it up and 0 maintenance dollars. And then you say put $1,000 in there. You can put it in a mutual fund. You can put it in one of the stocks. If you put in one that we recommend, there's no investment advice, but those are available too. And the child, it's his money. When he turns 18 or 21, depending on state, it becomes his money. Now, there are some disadvantages to it. Since it's the kid's money, if you're looking for financial aid, the FAFSA, that's their money and it adds on to their assets. And FAFSA will consider they can deplete that all over 4 years. And after $1,350 of unearned income, not the gift of dividends and interest, the kid has to file a 1040, and there will be some tax. And the other thing is the gifts are irrevocable. Once you give it, you can't take it back. There's no Indian giving. So this is a nice way to give money to children.
So $1,350, typically that means the account probably and the assets that it takes to generate that would probably be in the $25,000-$30,000 range.
Yeah, at $30,000 at 5%, that would be $1,500. I think, yeah.
Okay.
So, and even there, that's over the threshold, but you wouldn't have you'd have tax on maybe $250.